Thanks, Latangela. We have a great episode for you.
All of them are great episodes.
In this episode, we flash back to 1945.
It was the end of World War II and soldiers were coming back home.
But this film features not only my childhood hero, but two Tarzans fighting each other.
But they are not Tarzan in the film.
And it features Louisiana's most prolific performer.
Spoiler alert, your hero kills him in the film.
Yeah, that part sucks.
This film is about coming home from the war and adjusting back to life in the bayou.
So let's flash back to 1945 to the film Swamp Fire. The 1946 film Swamp Fire brought to the screen two legendary film Tarzans and real-life Olympic swimmers, Johnny Weissmuller and Buster Crabbe. Weissmuller was starring in his first role in 13 years in which he did not play Tarzan. While appearing as Tarzan in early film serials, Crabbe is probably better known as Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers. Swamp Fire was filmed in South Louisiana during the fall of 1945. The story takes place at the end of World War II and follows bar pilot Johnny Duvall's return home to the bayous of Louisiana after serving in the Coast Guard.
Here in the Delta country of Louisiana, where the Mississippi merges with the Gulf, at Pilot Town, 90 river miles below New Orleans, lives a courageous and colorful group of men, the Associated Bar Pilots. Summer and winter, in calm and storm, the bar pilots are on duty, taking ships across the dangerous bars into the river. There, the river pilots take over and guide the craft northward to New Orleans. Always members of the Coast Guard Reserve, the bar pilots enlisted for active duty during the war. Most continued their piloting duties. Others were assigned to combat. Our story is about one of these, pilot Johnny Duvall, who returns from combat duty to his home on the Delta.
Duvall is carrying the guilt of having a ship he commanded torpedoed. He soon finds himself in a love triangle between the girl he left behind, played by Carol Thurston, and a wealthy tourist, portrayed by Virginia Gray. Added to the drama is his ongoing battles with a Cajun trapper, played by Crabbe. Swamp Fire was directed by William Pine. Commander Rene F. Clary, Jr. of the U.S. Coast Guard in New Orleans acted as the technical advisor. Swamp Fire offers some great action scenes, a fight between two of the world's top swimmers, and an exciting swamp fire. There's also a thrilling fight in which Weissmuller's character kills Louisiana's most prolific performer, Pontchartrain Billy. Billy was a 10-foot alligator caught in Lake Pontchartrain and brought to Hollywood in 1909. Residing at a local alligator farm, his docile behavior made him a favorite among visitors to the farm as well as filmmakers. Swamp Fire was, at the time, Billy's 487th feature movie. The majority of the film was shot on location in Pilot Town, a community in southern Plaquemines Parish and the surrounding waterways and docks. It serves as a base for the river pilots to guide ships across the bar and up and down the Mississippi River. Scenes were shot inside and outside of the bar pilots' headquarters. Portions of the film feature a montage of local bars in New Orleans, including brief views of the Absinthe House and Pat O'Brien's. The film's cast was prepared for filming in the swamps of Louisiana because they brought with them 2 gallons of DDT and 5 spray guns. Swamp Fire opened in New York on August the 24th, 1946. Theaters used a wide variety of ideas to sell the picture, including draping the theater lobbies with real moss and sending someone dressed as a fireman through the streets. The studio relied heavily on the popularity of Weissmuller as Tarzan to promote the film. The advertising material, and particularly the movie posters, reflect this fact. In 2010, while researching a Louisiana poster that we had acquired for our collection, we realized there was almost no documentation on the thousands of films that had been made here since 1898. That's when the first production company came to Louisiana. As collectors of Louisiana movie posters for over 40 years, Sue and I decided to use our personal collection to go on a quest to bring awareness to this problem. Since that time, we've written 6 books on Louisiana film history, recreated over 90 classic Louisiana film prints, given dozens of presentations and exhibits around the state. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Louisiana Film History Flashback. If you're interested in acquiring any of our material, want more information on our projects, or want to know how you can help us in this fight to preserve our film history, go to our website, Hollywood on the Bayou. We thank you and see you next time.